Hello and welcome to the very first round of this Q draft. I won the dry roll. If you didn't see the draft, go check it out following the links below. But we'll be playing first. And we want mulligan this. We have a turn 3 Geist, a turn 4 Mentor the Meek, a turn 5 Multrifter. We would obviously love some earlier drops, but this is the deck we drafted. And the deck we constructed, we had a bunch of earlier game drops, but we cut those. I think Mentor of the Meek is still a strong card, and we might just play this turn 3 and then this turn 3, depending on what kind of deck he is. And he's not here. No, he is. He mulligans. So I was just thinking about mulliganing. And he keeps on thinking. He goes down to 5, down to 4. So I think just getting the Geist out is probably the stronger play, seeing as he has 5 cards in his hand. He has a stop on his draw. Interesting. Let's see if he has that as well on the next turn. So the stop on his draw is something you can enable in options for miracle cards, and he does it every draw, so it's the option that he has enabled, which is fine for me. He has a fetch land, so I have no clue what he's playing. But I think Geist here is the stronger play, followed by Hero of Bladehold, which will finish the game in 1, 2, 3. He could have Chainer's Edict. Yeah, okay, if he does, that's saddening for me, but he wastelands his own land. Yeah, he's just giving up this game. And I think he wants to see information from my hands, which I won't give him. I mean, this is a 4-turn clock, which is fast enough and I have enough gas behind. And you might say, well, why didn't you just play another card? Well, why should I? He gave up, so I don't want to give him any information. So I have no clue what he's playing, so we'll just go to normal deck again. Let's look over our curve once more. So as you see, 1 and 2 drops are really low, which is something I don't actually like, but it's really hard to cut the stronger 3 and 4 drops. Here he is on the play, and I have a Withered Wayfarer turn 1. I'm not mulliganing this. He has a stop in his own upkeep as well. What for? I mean... Oh, he has a Mutavault. He has a Mox Diamond. What is he playing? So he's black, so that's sure. Carnifage, yeah. Oh, I see. He's just some kind of aggro deck. Doesn't matter that much. So I'm also an aggro deck, but I think I have a stronger late game if he is already sacrificing this amount of resources for his deck. He attacks me for 4 every turn though if he wants to invest the mana in it. I don't see what kind of miracle he would play in this deck, so... But at least I know he's an aggro deck, so during my sideboarding I will bring in lower curve creatures just to stop his onslaught. We'll try to gain as much information as we can out of the game here. He has a 3-drop Elzevir attacked, so he's red-black with a really strong play. Oh, so I really need to bring in the Kami. Let's use this. Get an islands and play the islands, and then we have to try stopping whatever he does to us. I think next turn I will suspend the Rifting Cloudscape. Oh, he has another drop. Oh, that's annoying. So 1 suspend the Rifting Cloudscape. I'm down to 8 already. Wow, nice deck. Yeah, we have to play something. So we'll double block the card. No, we can't double block, of course. So we'll block, go down to 2, and then we die. Yeah, then we die. Oh, he has a really, really aggressive deck. Yeah, we'll concede this. There's no card I can draw to get us out of this. So, let's see what we'll do about that. So we bring in the Kami, we bring in Celestial Flare, we bring in Day of Judgment, the Oust, the Running Unicorn, and the Descendant, I think. We might bring in these. Probably won't. So you might say, why do you bring in Day of Judgment? Well, I have to, I think I have to. We want some of the more expensive cards out of here. We might just cut blue altogether. Just go mono white here. What's the upside to that? This gains life, right? Yeah, okay. This gains life. Well, the upside is that our mana base is stronger. They're more streamlined. Is Weathered Wayfarer still useless? Still useful for us, I doubt it. Neither is Stefflings, but we want some kind of creature base. So I'll run mono white here with a Day of Judgment, even though I'm an aggressive deck. So let's remove these and then add lands. So we have 16 lands. That's one to few, right? Yeah. So we have 17 lands, and then we still need to cut a single card, for which we have 10 minutes. Yeah, I think I want to wear the Wayfarer out of here. Yeah, I'll play first. Do we want to mulligan this? We have Student of Warfare, we have a bunch of 2-drops, and if we draw 1 to 2 lands, we're in this game. It's a greedy though, it's really greedy. So yeah, we will mulligan this and then get punished for it. Great. And we will keep this. I mean, we have turn 2 Stoneforge into Batterskull against a deck like his. If he has a Sulfuric Vortex, it's really hard for me, but if he doesn't, it's really hard for him to be beating the play I'll be making here. So he has to have a removal for this, or he basically loses. So let's hope he doesn't. If he does, I'm in a pickle, but he might not. He has 2 colors that are heavy on removal though, and I'm down 2 cards. So far he didn't play anything. He might actually kept a greedy hand with just 1 land and get punished for it. I had the option myself but didn't, and I might get rewarded for it. So this is why you mulligan. I mean, the first hand, yeah, it's a fine hand, but it's not good enough. So he has an Inquisition, which can only take the Celestial Flare. Doesn't actually do that much for me, or against me, and now I can play a Batterskull. So if he has the removal for that, that's fine. He probably getting another. Oh, he has a Badland, so he just didn't have a removal for Stoneforge Mystic. The Batterskull will come into play. Yeah, you can declare attackers. So end of turn, we'll activate this. Yes, I do wish to use the ability, and I'll play Batterskull here, which will attack with. And at this point I can just write the Batterskull to victory, the returning of it, and then replaying it with Stoneforge, in case he does have some decent play. I'm still down cards. I mean, this game isn't won yet, but if you can't handle the Better Skull, it's really hard for an aggressive deck like his to come back from this, even if he has a Falcon Rat Aristocrat. So he has a Graveworm use, fine. Let's attack here. He didn't block. And then we can play Hero of Blade Hold, which threatens lethal. He goes down to 10. What is there in this kind of deck that I should be scared of? I don't think a lot. And he didn't see any of these, so I don't think he's sideboarding any kind of artifact hate. And even if he can get rid of the Better Skull or the token, the Hero of Blade Hold. Oh yeah, it draws him 2 cards, nice. Even if he can get rid of this, the Hero of Blade Hold is a really strong card. I also have Fate's Feathers back up. So we might win this from mulligan to 5, just because of the power of Stoneforge Mystic. He had a nice deck though, really aggressive. He mulliganed to 5 on the first game, got a bit punished by it. I mulliganed to 5 and I'm rewarded by it. But sometimes you have to make the mulligans you don't want to do. He plays Spike Shot and Braids. So at the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player sacrifices an artifact, creature, or land. Fine. Let's think about this, shall we? We can play Fate's Feathers on the Graveworm use so that he can block with it, and will lose at least 1 life, so then he's at 8. In that case I have to sacrifice the Stoneforge Mystic and I will be attacking with 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures. And he has no good blocks then. If you do sacrifice lands, we can attack with everything. This is a 2/2 which can be blocked by the Graveworm use. I think sacrificing the Stoneforge Mystic here is the correct play. If I now draw a land, it's not the correct play, but I think it was. So we Fate's Feathers the Graveworm use, right? Then attack with everything. Yep, let's try it. In this case he can get rid of his own Graveworm use and it should eventually kill him. Begin combat, declare attackers with these 2. Now I gotta watch out how his deck is. So this should resolve last, so it should play that on the stack first. And now he has to do some terrible blocking for him. So he takes 5, he goes down to 4. He does kill 2 cards. Wait, what? Oh, it's only a 3/4, of course. But he took 7 damage, so he goes down to 1 and then needs to find an out. Oh, we can sacrifice the Graveworm to the Braids, but it's still on the stack, so he goes down to 1 no matter what. Yeah, that's fine. Then the question is, what do I sacrifice? Probably the Soldier token. Play a Johnny, pump up my Better Skull. Or play the Kami. If I lose this, it's because I didn't think it through enough. And it's my own damn fault. But he's at 1, which I should be able to defeat. I might not though. The problem is that I have to sacrifice something yet again to the Braids, which is a real nuisance for me, but if he doesn't have a creature, which I highly doubt he doesn't. We'll see what he does. He still has to deal with the Better Skull, so. If he plays a land, and then what's... Oh, he plays land. This is gonna be a close game. Despite my strong start, I kinda messed up there. Especially in the way I distributed the damage. I should have distributed the damage, of course, to the Braids. I'm really messing up my own game. So yeah, the soldier token is gonna get sacked because of this. And Falcon Red Aristocrat, wow. Yeah, I messed up. I should have killed the braids, of course. So here we can play Mentor of the Meek. If you attack, he just blocks with this and sacrifices this, I guess. And then I just have the Better Skull in play and still have the annoyance of anything else, so let's do it like this and just pause. And then we'll try to crawl back into this game. Wow, that I didn't distribute the damage correctly. I thought both would die. I'm an idiot. I'm really an idiot. I should have killed the braids, of course, and then it was GG. I really need to think more. Oh, he has the magma jet as well. Wow. This is gonna be a real hassle. I don't think I'm gonna win this anymore. Like, what am I gonna sacrifice? I can get a Johnny in play, but I need to draw a land for that. So we sacrifice the land. We draw Dismember. So we attack, and then we dismember this in response to sacrifice. Yeah, let's do it. So we declare attackers. He will block. He will sacrifice SG. So this is a interesting option, right? I have to pass priority first, and then I lose my token if he doesn't do it, so I have to cast it now. Yeah, it becomes indestructible. That doesn't matter, does it? And then we cast the Kami of the Ancient Law just so that we can sacrifice it next turn to the braids. And he himself has to keep on sacrificing things as well. And then if we do draw land, we can play the Ajani, make the Better Skull a 5/5, and then he has to triple block it. Now I also wanted to use the yes, another creature. Whenever Goblin Cadets blocks a recount black, so the opponent gains control of it. Yeah, that's fine. So let's sacrifice this, and we have another one. Just to save us some time, we're basically just waiting for the land or something really good. I don't know what really good is though. Ah, 1 damage. Why didn't I kill the braids there? And at this point the braids is actually messing me up really hard. Okay, kill the unicorn. So that's a really good draw. So we declare attackers, we basically kill 2 of his creatures, and then flicker Wisp our Better Skull. That's probably the best draw we could have. Oh, so it just blocks like that? Yeah, and then I can sacrifice the cadets if it doesn't have a removal for it. Or do I want to play the Flicker Wisp here? I don't think I do. Because even if he has the removal and I sacrifice the land, I can draw the land to play the Flicker Wisp and do the same play. If he doesn't have the removal for the cadets, I'm basically ahead at this point. And he isn't attacking, so he has nothing. So yeah, I will sacrifice your own cadets. And I think I have to do the combat play that I want with the Flicker Wisp over the Ajani one. Do I though? You can just block with 1. Yeah, it's a better play. I'm saving the land just in case. Wow, he's just blocking like that and thinking he can win with just braids. That's really greedy of you, because so in this case I can sacrifice land, and that's why I made this play. And I have no clue what his out is here. He has to deal with a 5/5 Paraskull token with Vigilance Lifelink, which will become a 6/6. Sorry to art non-black, but it's black, so big fucking deal. So then he will sacrifice his own braids, I guess. Begin combat. Yeah, he has to block it here, so. So we can play Flicker Wisp on nothing, and then pump it, which threatens lethal no matter what. But I don't think I want to do that, because if he then has a blocker, he can block and sacrifice it on the Flicker Wisp. Now I'm doing this behind combat just to give him as few information as possible. The 1 extra life I'm gaining of it won't be a big deal. And I did win despite my bad play. I'll try to focus a bit more in the future rounds, but at least I made it to round 2, and see you next round.